but I like
No,
him
at
because
no point was DeMarcus Cousins ever better than Marc Gasol. I just want to be clear.
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa. This nigga smoking on that pookie.
She feeling saucy, I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece, up in the 30. They tryna hold me, she like Curry. They feeling salty, I'm feeling sturdy.
All that other shit
Joe
that the rest
Harris
don't
has
do.
agreed to re-sign with the Brooklyn Nets for 4 years, 75 million.
Who cares? The Earth
He
is
too
flat,
thirsty for that.
and he shoots threes, and it's not possible if the
Nah, he
planet
nice.
Joe
He
is
Harris
gonna
is
get
a
better.
not.
knockdown lights out
He get
shooter.
Listen,
better.
if we're two-dimensional beings, then shooting a three-pointer is an emotional construct, so it doesn't exist, and so they shouldn't have signed that guy.
Yo, listen. This is what I'm saying about back to Eric Bledsoe. Joe Harris has gotten better, and when each season he gets better. So I like that. Thank you for
He's a great
paying.
shooter to keep for
He's a
sure.
good defender.
You don't let shooters go. Danilo Gallinari, 3 years, 61.5 million to the Atlanta Hawks.
How the fuck he keep getting paid?
Because he's big and he can shoot.
He's
That
big and he
nigga,
can
oh
create
my
his shot.
god,
That's the whole thing about him.
he's doo doo in OKC. He's gonna be doo doo in Atlanta.
He was doo
Gorgon
doo pretty much everywhere.
Gorgon Dragic, 37.4 million to the Miami Heat.
Let's
Makes
go.
sense. Did you guys like how Jimmy Butler strong armed him as all good Slavs do?
Yo,
Well,
shout out
Jimmy,
to Gordon.
they got
Shout
a
out to
great
Miami.
relationship. They got a great relationship, and that's a hell of a keep because he's a bottom tier all star anytime playing any year. That's just the facts of it.
And guess what? They preserved that nigga, and in the playoffs he got busy.
Hmm.
And that's what you do with players like him. You preserve him. You put him on the Kawhi. That's what we call that shit now. We don't call it the shit that we call it. We call it the Kawhi. You put him on the Kawhi, and then you hope in the playoffs he do what he did, and that's what he
Mm-hmm.
did.
Jeremy Grant, this is a big blow to the Nuggets, has signed a 3 year, $60 million deal to the Pistons.
Stupid ass.
Hey, he wanted to get his money, so hey,
To the Pistons, nigga. You nobody ain't gonna be ever
that's
watching your
that's, that's
game.
not that's not a winning move. That's how you make money, though.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, well, I
He
guess
wanted
he
to
ain't
get
want to
bread.
win because he could have signed a lot of places and took 40 for two, and you know what I mean. He's a good player. Like you like Jeremy Grant got an upside too. So shout out to him though. He got his bag.
One of the big moves, Montrezl Harrell has signed to the Lakers for 2 years, 19 million.
Was that really a shock, though? Like,
Yeah, that was a big shock.
was
Huge.
it the
That was a
way
big shock that
the way that
the
they fell apart
Clippers
and they were arguing and shit? Like, that didn't shock you? Like, it was no shock to me. I'm like, yo, like these
that
niggas
he
are not
signed
gonna be.
with the Lakers.
Yeah,
Woo.
you go
Well,
across the street.
That nigga
well, I
said I
mean,
want to. He said I want to keep my apartment and shit be. So I'm gonna make this
No
easy.
facts.
He got a shout out to Montrezl Harrell. Remember a couple episodes ago I told y'all about that black designer that was I told you he be doing a lot of shit on Instagram and shit. And he teamed up with Montrez to design his sneakers and shit. So look out for that. Those shits are gonna be dope. Homeboy doing a lot of dope shit. He did some sneakers for Shaq. I was on his Instagram the other day. Them shits is fire. Shout out to the Side collection, man. Go check that out on Instagram. His shit is fire. A little bit pricey, but fire. It's
No, that's
worth
what's
it.
up. But yeah, no, shouts out to Montrez, man. Hopefully it's a lot better situation over there. Staying on
Yeah,
that,
he wanted to stay in LA. He got a lot of
Marcus
other shit cooking.
Marcus Morris to the Clippers stays for 4 years, 64 million.
Mm.
worst pick ever. The guy who costed you a run in the playoffs.
Wait, which one is that? I'm confused. Is
That
that the
is the
one
one
from the
on the
Lakers?
Clippers.
That's the one who forgot how to play basketball in the final seconds of a basketball game.
Yeah, the one
When? Wait,
he did have a
which team did he come from? I get them
he
niggas
was
mixed
still
up.
he was still on the
Clippers.
Clippers. He was still on the Clippers.
So, they kept him.
Yeah, they kept him.
Oh, and the other one is playing for the Lakers.
Yes, he's still on the Lakers.
That's cute.
So yes, he's staying there for 4 years, 64 million. He did have that costly turnover in the playoffs, but other than that, he had a pretty decent performance.
You just said that as if it didn't matter. Like it didn't cost them their whole
It
season.
was huge, but it was one mistake though, compared to all the other good he's done for that team.
Oh yeah, shooting sub 20%. Amazing. So happy.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Serge Ibaka, 2 years, 19 million
Amazing
for the
pickup.
Clippers.
Amazing pickup.
So they
That's a
lost
pretty
Trez. They got Ibaka.
Yep. They might not make the playoffs, but amazing.
That's a pretty good pickup for them. But Montrez, all right, so he comes off the bench now, and you still start Zubac?
Oh, you could
Montrez plays
start
for the Lakers.
Serge. You could start Serge if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you could start Markeith and play small ball.
But Montrez was a starter, so the Clippers was a bench player, so the Clippers wasn't tripping over him anyway.
Yeah, so either
Lou Williams is
Marcus,
probably gone too, so their team's probably still going to be.
they're
moving
looking to
around
move
and shit.
Joe. But yeah, between Marcus and Serge, they got options at their bigs.
Okay.
Marc Gasol, 2-year, $5.3 million deal to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful pickup. You get a big that is pretty solid across the board. So that's nice for them to have.
Like he's like a better version of DeMarcus Cousins, so you're going to see like a lot of that fucking high post action that you got with the Pelicans with Davis and Cousins. That's what I'm saying.
I
As far
wouldn't
as
call
passing
him a better
goes.
DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus is an animal when he's on the court healthy, but I like him
At
because
no point was DeMarcus Cousins ever better than Marc Gasol. I just want to be clear.
Whoa. This nigga smoking on that pookie. Yo, listen, maybe that's just your personal opinion. I don't know what
Yo, are you being for real right now?
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
thinking, I'm starting to think you got like a small TV, bro. You need to upgrade your fucking TV size because I don't know.
Did you just get a 4K, Joe? What were you saying?
Yeah. I gotta go pick this shit up. Yo, like, I don't understand. Like, when DeMarcus Cousins was in his prime in Sacramento, you guys do know that Marc Gasol was fucking the reigning defensive player of the year for mad years.
And what they were saying about DeMarcus Cousins, what they were saying.
They never said that he was in the defensive player of the year conversation.
No, but they would say he would go down there and bust any center in the league ass. They were saying he was the best center in the league.
Yes.
When all of that was going on, nigga. So mind your manners.
Joel Embiid was still a baby when he was doing his thing.
You know what I mean? So
but
mind
yeah,
your manners.
Like Marc Gasol is a great pickup.
And a double fucking machine.
So I just want to be clear what the facts are. So the fact is Sacramento never made the playoffs, and the fact is Memphis were consistently making the playoffs.
Yo, who he was throwing to?
You gotta remember who was DeMarcus with. You gotta look
at who he was throwing to.
Wasn't Tyreek Evans on those teams?
He was trash.
He wasn't.
He had one good rookie campaign.
Yes. Hey, I'm turning this shit off. What?
Tyreek Evans had one good rookie season. DeMarcus Cousins didn't play with him when he was a rookie.
His coach put him in a position where he could not possibly succeed. When he
all right, so if you can't succeed, you're trash.
Oh, that's not true. That's not fair. See,
so go somewhere else and be not trash.
And
did
he
do that?
Done that yet to the point where we expect him to do it.
Cocaine is a fucking wonderful drug. And
all right, so now all right.
I'm just telling you,
are you his counselor? Or are you spectating it?
But
are you a fucking social worker? Or are you spectating sports, my nigga? Like, what's wrong with you?
All right, so go to Memphis now. Mike Conley and Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph.
That's the only good player.
Whole different thing.
No, Mike Conley.
Don't forget what's his name? What was his name?
That's it.
He was on Boston.
Tony Allen, defensive stopper.
They had a whole different.
They had Zebo. They had a bench. They had a whole lot of shit going on.
Okay, you guys are right. The situation was different.
Talking about that defensive player of the year award. If you look at it, LeBron was supposed to get that year with the Heat for his defensive performance. It's just for some reason the voters decided that even though Marc's on the second team compared to LeBron's first team all defense, Marc can still get that award. So that was really supposed to go to LeBron. Love Marc though. Marc is a great center all across the board, but
Marc Gasol ain't never been better than DeMarcus Cousins. So stop that madness.
That's the dub. We gonna move on. All right, so Contavious Caldwell-Pope, 3-year, $40 million deal with the Lakers.
Shout out to Maverick Carter, man.
How does he keep getting this money? I don't
Maverick
understand.
fucking Carter. It got him and the fucking Morris twins. It gotta be Maverick Carter. And shout out to Maverick Carter, bro.
Amazing. He
You
could probably get me a job. Holy shit.
I think he could get me a bag off the couch. Mav. I'm telling you, give me that shit that you got, that cybergenic shit for LeBron. I'm out here.
What you call it? Yeah.
I won't
He
do
showed
no
up in the
J.R. Smith
playoffs,
shit.
so hey, maybe that set it off, man. So Paul Millsap stays with the Nuggets, 1 year, $10 million.
Who cares?
He better. Because he's done. He's done. If they offer that nigga a fucking 4 for 4, he better stay. Because you're done. Soon
Jump
as you
in
leave,
3 years.
What? He's done. Maybe he keeps I don't know. Maybe he keeps another job, one more team after this. But if he don't have a good season this year, Paul, you're done. The NBA's changing. There's too many. You better look on fucking Ball's Life or Hoops Mixtape. There's too many young niggas coming that can fly, nigga. You're done if you don't start doing something soon.
Malik Beasley has agreed to a 4-year contract with the Timberwolves for $60 million.
He's good.
Sounds like his legal situation is behind him, which is pretty solid.
Good pick up.
He's good. I like Malik Beasley.
Aaron Baines from the Suns to the Raptors for 2 years, $14.3 million.
Good pick up for them. He looked like the other nigga they had too, like Vujovic.
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, yeah, whatever the nigga.
Tristan Thompson to the Celtics for 2 years, $19 million.
Don't understand that, but hey, Danny Ainge, let's see you make that work, hey?
Yeah, I think they need a little bit more size of center.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really need that right there.
They got the Williams kid though. He's on the up.
He's a nice little defensive prospect. Jay Crowder.
Wait, did they fucking retain the tall nigga?
Taco Fall?
Yeah, Taco's still there.
He ain't gonna get no burn.
Jay Crowder from the Heat to the Suns for 3 years, $30 million. Looks like the Suns are trying to go ahead and build something.
Yeah,
that was just a poison pill for Miami.
Damn. I like Jay Crowder in Miami.
Derek Favors has agreed to a deal with the Jazz for 3 years, $27 million.
That nigga went back to the Jazz?
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever leave.
Went back to the Jazz from the Pelicans.
That nigga crazy.
I mean, if you look at it, they have a role for a big now. As far
he must be ready to retire.
Scoring big goals. We'll see.
That nigga won a farewell tour.
Mm-hmm.
Kent Bazemore.
Nigga, you ain't Kobe. Shout out to Draymond.
Kent Bazemore from the Kings to the Warriors for 1 year, $2.3 million.
I don't like this move.
Kings to the Warriors. He used to play for them.
Used to, yep. And then Clay's hurt now.
No, he used to sit on a bench for them. That's what he used to do.
Yeah, he gonna sit on the bench for them again, nigga.
No, pretty much. Dario Saric, I forgot how to say his name.
Saric?
Yeah, Saric or Sarchik. I forgot how it goes. But 3 years, $27 million to the Suns. He's staying there.
Sorry, you're good.
Jordan Clarkson agrees to a 4-year, $52 million with the Jazz. So they kept him for a long term, which is pretty nice.
Don't understand it. Okay.
He's a great scorer. He gives you great bench numbers.
Nah, he been stinking lately.
Hopefully
he played okay last season. Okay.
Derek Jones is officially on the Portland Trailblazers for 2 year, $19 million.
Shout out to them. Shout out they re-signed Amelo too.
Yep, that was another one. Wesley Matthews to the Lakers for 1 year, $3.6.
Yeah, them contracts getting lower and lower, Wesley.
Rondo to the Hawks for 2 years, $15 million.
Now I guess the nigga Rondo said he smoked some Pookie, and that nigga Rondo was like, "Fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna just wherever I'm gonna go, wherever. Fuck it." Is he from? He might be from down there somewhere. He probably just want to be over there. Cause why he go over there, I don't know. There's so many.
Gonna make Trae Young a lot better. Trae Young's a really good basketball player.
Who the fuck cares about Trae Young? Like Rondo is the man. Like right now, he just won the chip, and mainly a lot of that chip was because of Rondo.
Right.
So, like he could have did anything he wanted. You know what I mean? And I know he hasn't felt that way in a very long time. So to go to Atlanta, that is fucking weird to me. Like. Why?
She feeling saucy, I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece, up in the 30. They tryna off me, she like curry. They feeling salty, I'm feeling sturdy.